Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. This is your Tottenham versus Manchester United preview. It's Saturday, 5:30 kick-off at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. This could be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's last game in charge of Manchester United. If Manchester United lose to Tottenham, Solskjaer is very likely to be sacked. It recently said Man United have given Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 3 games to save his job. And it's said today Solskjaer could be in his final week as Man United boss as pressure mounts. Sky Sports News said yesterday that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is expected to stay in charge of Man United despite the 5-0 defeat to Liverpool. Manchester United have got to bounce back from that 5-0 defeat to Liverpool. It was Liverpool's biggest ever win at Old Trafford. Liverpool were 4-0 up at half-time. That was the first time ever a team had been 4-0 up at half-time at Old Trafford. So from a Manchester United perspective, that was embarrassing. A lot of United fans left the ground at half-time. After the game, Solskjaer refused to resign, and Solskjaer said it was his darkest day as a manager. Manchester United are now winless in their last 4 league games, is it? The last league game I think Man United won was West Ham away from home. Pogba will not be playing any part in this game against Tottenham because Paul Pogba has got a 3-match suspension. Pogba got sent off when he came on against Liverpool. He got sent off for that 2-footed challenge on Naby Keita. I can't understand why Solskjaer didn't start Pogba against Liverpool. By the way, Pogba wants Ole Gunnar Solskjaer out. Pogba snubbed Solskjaer after the Liverpool defeat. Now contract talks are on hold. So Pogba will only stay at Man United if Solskjaer's sacked. Obviously if Solskjaer stays, Pogba wants to leave. After the 4-2 defeat to Leicester earlier on in the season, Pogba said that something needs to change at Manchester United. So reflecting on that, Pogba was demanding Solskjaer out. Varane, he could possibly be involved in this game against Tottenham. I think Varane is now close to returning. Varane has been out with a groin injury. And I think Martial is close to returning. Martial has been out with injury. Tottenham, they're sitting 6th in the Premier League at the moment. Tottenham lost last weekend to West Ham 1-0. Tottenham do play tonight against Burnley in the Carabao Cup. Tottenham's manager is Nuno Santo. Now he's on thin ice, just like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is at Manchester United. Tottenham appointed Nuno Santo in the summer. I think he's got a contract with Tottenham until 2023. Nuno Santo did well when he was Wolves manager. He endured 4 years as Wolves manager. He guided Wolves to 2 7th placed finishes in the Premier League. He also got Wolves up to the Premier League from the Championship. And he guided Wolves to the FA Cup semi-final for the first time in 21 years. Nuno Santo left Wolves at the end of last season. Now, before Nuno Santo, Tottenham had Jose Mourinho. Tottenham sacked Jose Mourinho last season. Before then, Tottenham had Mauricio Pochettino. I think Tottenham made a bad mistake getting rid of Pochettino, because I thought he was a good manager for Tottenham, even though he didn't win anything as Tottenham manager. Pochettino endured a 5.5-year managerial tenure at Tottenham. Analysing the vast majority of his tenure, Tottenham were competing in and out of the top 4. Don't forget, in 2018, Pochettino got Tottenham to their first ever Champions League final. Pochettino is obviously now PSG boss. I've been hearing that Pochettino is still Man United's number 1 choice if Man United sack Solskjaer. Pochettino is highly rated by Alex Ferguson. Well, we tried to get Pochettino, didn't we, when he was managerless? Pochettino held talks with the club and that, but unfortunately we didn't get him. Tottenham, they've got some very, very good players. Obviously, one of their key players is Harry Kane. He'll be in contention to play in this game on Saturday. Harry Kane has been at Tottenham for like 17 years, so he's been a long-serving player. He's got a contract with Tottenham until 2024. Last season, Kane won the Golden Boot, reflecting on his good performances. The end of last season, there was reports saying that Harry Kane put a transfer request in. And Man United were actually in for Harry Kane. One report said Tottenham wanted around £200 million. There was reports saying that Kane was unhappy at Tottenham because obviously he's not winning any silverware at Tottenham. Kane is regarded as one of the best strikers in the world. Lucas Moura, he's also very, very good for Tottenham. I think he'll be in contention to play in this game. Steven Bergwijn, he's also very good. I think he'll be involved in this game. Tottenham have also got Dele Alli. He's very, very good. It'll be interesting to see how Manchester United's defence come up against the likes of Kane, Lucas Moura, Dele Alli and Son and all of that. You know, Human Son, you know, he's a very, very good player as well. Tottenham have also got Jack Clark. Tottenham have got Emerson Royal. They brought him in the summer transfer window. Tottenham have also got Christian Romero. They brought him in the summer transfer window. They've got Brian Gill. They brought him in the summer transfer window. They brought Pape Sarr in as well, but I think they've loaned him out until the end of the season. Tottenham have also got Giovanni Lo Celso. They've got Tanguy Ndombele. I think he's Tottenham's most expensive signing, or one of their most expensive signings. I think they got him from Lyon. Tottenham have also got Harry Winks. They've got Olivier Skip as well. Oliver Skip. Tottenham have got Sergio Reguilon, one of their defenders. Tottenham have also got Ryan Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon is out with injury at the moment. Tottenham have also got Matt Doherty. He was out with injury, but he's just come back from injury. Doherty is another one of Tottenham's defenders. Tottenham have also got Ben Davies. They've got Eric Dyer. Man United were linked with Eric Dyer a long time ago. Tottenham have also got Davinson Sanchez. They've got Joe Rodon. They've got Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. So they have a lot of Tottenham's defenders. Tottenham's first choice goalkeeper is Hugo Lloris. Tottenham let a few players go in the summer transfer window. They let Eric Lamela go. They let Serge Aurier go. They let Sissoko go. They let Toby Alderweireld go. They also let Danny Rose go. And they let other players go as well. Manchester United won this fixture last season at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium 3-1. Manchester United come from behind in that game. Tottenham did beat us at Old Trafford last season 6-1. I think that was the first time we'd lost 6-1 at Old Trafford since the 6-1 defeat to Manchester City back in 2011. There's been good games between Man United and Tottenham over the years. The two best games I've seen against Tottenham was the 5-3 back in 2001, was it, when Man United overcame a 3-goal deficit, and the 5-2 game, that was back in 2009. Manchester United overcame a 2-goal deficit in that one. Manchester United have done transfer business with Tottenham before. Obviously we got Michael Carrick off them a long time ago. And we also got Dimitar Berbatov off them a long time ago. Later on, I will be giving you my predicted 11 for this game. After Tottenham, Manchester United play Atalanta in the Champions League group stage, and after that it's Manchester City, and Manchester City is going to be a tough game. But yeah, Manchester United are sitting 7th in the Premier League at the moment after 9 games. It's nowhere near good enough to our standards. Manchester United should be winning the Premier League this season because Man United have got a title winning squad. But revert back to what I've said in my recent videos, Manchester United don't play as a team. They're a team of individuals, like Neville spoke about earlier on this season. You know, if bad performances and bad results persist, Manchester United won't even finish in the top 4. So, obviously, if we don't finish in the top 4, we won't get qualification for the Champions League for next season. And reflecting on that, that will persuade our star players to leave. We've actually been very good though away from home in the Premier League. I know we lost 4-2 to Leicester earlier on in the season, but that was the first time we lost away from home in the Premier League in like 29 games. We've been far superior away from home than we have been at home. Revert back to what I said before, at home we've got to replicate what we've been doing away from home. But within regards to Solskjaer, he will be sacked very, very soon, like I've already mentioned. Who should come in to replace him? Obviously, there's been a lot of talks about Antonio Conte coming in. It said yesterday that Antonio Conte wants the Man United job, but the Man United board are not keen. Sky Italy said that Man United have already made initial contact with Conte. He said the other day though that Conte has got reservations about the club's structure. There's a lot of United fans that want Antonio Conte in. I think if Conte came to Man United, he'd get us back to that level where we should be at, and he'd suit the strappings of the club. Conte has got a good pedigree behind him. Conte won a lot of silverware in his home nation, and when Conte was in his first season at Chelsea, he won the Premier League. So he's managing the Premier League before, which is beneficial. Earlier on this season, Conte made it clear that he wants a winning project. So reflecting on that, he rejected Arsenal and he rejected Tottenham. Conte is available because he left Inter Milan at the end of last season. Now, there's some United fans that want Zinedine Zidane in. I'm very sceptical though that we'll get Zidane in, because reports from Spain recently said that Zinedine Zidane is not interested in becoming Manchester United manager if Solskjaer gets sacked. It said Zidane is enjoying life away from football management. The other week though, reports from Spain said that Manchester United contacted Zidane because of the recommendation of Cristiano Ronaldo. There's been talks of Brendan Rodgers possibly coming in as well. Not so long ago, Erik ten Hag held talks with Man United. But when Solskjaer's sacked, he'll be the 4th permanent manager to be sacked since Ferguson, because Man United have already sacked 3 managers since Ferguson. Sacked Moyes, sacked Van Gaal, and sacked Jose Mourinho. I do feel sorry for Solskjaer, because I think he's done everything he can as Manchester United manager. And I adore Solskjaer, just like all Man United fans adore Solskjaer for what he's done for the club. You know, Solskjaer is a club legend. He endured 11 years as a player for Man United. He flourished under Ferguson's guidance. And Solskjaer's enjoyed good periods as Man United manager, but we've got to be all realistic and just say, look, Solskjaer is not good enough for the job. I think Solskjaer has been given long enough now. Solskjaer's been Manchester United manager for almost 3 years. If he was still to be Man United manager in December, he'll be celebrating 3 years in charge of the club. I can't see him being here in December unless, you know, we win them next 3 games. You know, this season is Solskjaer's 3rd full season as Man United manager. And I did mention at the start of this season that this season was going to be massive for Solskjaer, because he's got big expectations and that to exceed. But revert back to what I've said in my recent videos, the expectations are far too high for Solskjaer to exceed as Man United manager. And Ollie's in a position that he should not be in. Solskjaer will not win trophies as Manchester United manager. You know, Man United have not won a trophy since 2017. Solskjaer cannot take this squad any further. Like I've said to you before though, reflecting on our poor performances and poor results, not all of the blame stems from Solskjaer. He's accountable for certain things, but obviously there's players that have got to take responsibility for those poor performances. It's never all the manager's fault. We made a mistake giving Solskjaer that new contract in the summer. He signed a new contract until 2024. There's an option of a further year. But there's a lot of United fans that have got strong reservations about Solskjaer's decision making, because analysing the vast majority of the games he's managed at Man United, he's been tactically naive. And Solskjaer doesn't have a proven pedigree as a manager. That's a concern. Solskjaer got appointed in December 2018 to replace Mourinho. He's been permanent Manchester United manager since March 2019. The reason we gave him the job permanently back in March 2019 was reflecting how well he did as the interim manager. But Solskjaer has run out of excuses, because like I said earlier on, Manchester United have got a very good squad. The squad is worth around £805 million. Solskjaer received very good backing in the summer transfer window. You know, John Murtough backed him, Darren Fletcher backed him, Ed Woodward's backed Solskjaer, and the Glazers backed Solskjaer, but only because they'd been persuaded to. And Man United enjoyed a very good summer transfer window this year, spent £141 million. Brought 4 players in, brought Tom Eaton in on a free from Villa, brought Sancho in from Dortmund, brought Varane in from Real Madrid, and re-signed Cristiano Ronaldo after 12 years. So there you go. There's not all negativity regarding Solskjaer. There's also positives as well regarding Solskjaer. You know, I think in certain aspects Solskjaer's brought consistency back. I like the way Solskjaer develops the youth, so that's a positive. Solskjaer has made good signings as Manchester United manager. So far, Solskjaer has signed 14 players. You know, in the summer of 2019, Ollie recommended Daniel James and Wan-Bissaka and Harry Maguire in. In January 2020, he brought Bruno Fernandes in and Odi Nagalo in on loan. In the summer of 2020, he brought Donny van de Beek in, Alex Telles, Edison Cavani, Imad Diallo and Facundo Pellistri. And in this year's summer transfer window, he brought Heaton in, Sancho, Varane and re-signed Ronaldo. We spent around 441 million under Solskjaer. Solskjaer's enjoyed like 5 transfer windows as permanent Man United manager. Ole has also got rid of a lot of players since he's come in, which he knew he had to do. You know, he's loaned players out, he's got rid of players permanently. The players Solskjaer loaned out in the summer transfer window, he loaned Brandon Williams out, Ethan Laird, Andres Pereira, Axel Tuanzebe, Heath Chon and Facundo Pellistri. And the players he's got rid of permanently, Solskjaer offloaded Daniel James in the summer transfer window. He was the only player Man United offloaded in the summer transfer window. That was disappointing from a Man United perspective. Solskjaer released Sergio Romero and Joe Pereira. In January, he offloaded Igalo, Fossa-Mensah and Rojo. Ole's also offloaded Borthwick Jackson and James Wilson. He's offloaded players like Ashley Young, Valencia, Smalling, Darmian, Fellaini. Fellaini left back in January 2019. He offloaded Herrera, Gomez, Sanchez and Lukaku. So they're the players he's got rid of. You can say that some progress has been made under Solskjaer because Solskjaer's got us to semi-finals. He got us to 3 semi-finals in his first full season. Last season he got us to the EFL Cup semi-final. Last season got us to the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. And last season he got us to the Europa League final. And that was Solskjaer's first major final as Man United manager. But unfortunately we didn't win it. So there you go, and last season Solskjaer got us a 2nd place finish, and in his first full season got us a 3rd place finish. So there you go. And Ollie knew when he'd taken over at Man United it was going to be a massive job, despite him knowing the club through thick and thin. You know, Solskjaer is managing one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest. You know. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you today. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.